with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
4 on the clock. Paul, shot is off. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up top. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Paul against Doncic. Going inside. Stolen by Bridges. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Crowder. Deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shot.
Crowder's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Doncic outside for 3. Hardaway. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Paul's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Doncic outside. Powell outside. Here's Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Ayton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Paul against Doncic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Doncic into the lane. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic left side. From deep. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker, good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Looking to win the run. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The ball's knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Oh, deflected. Here's Ayton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
As a teenager, as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Pass to Bridges, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here's the fast break. Tipped. Here's Booker. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to...
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the inside, stolen by Ayton. On the break, an open look for Booker. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Porzingis. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Ball's going up the court. Bridges outside. And stolen by Porzingis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Doncic outside.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. You rarely get a clean shot off on him. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Back to Doncic. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? That's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option. CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
Back to Porzingis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
And it's Paul off the drive.
Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's a 3 from Paul, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
And you know, Paul is a certain Hall of Famer as a dime dropper, a dynamite playmaker who continues to wow us with his passing ability.
Hardaway, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the triple. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. They get it again. Ayton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Finney-Smith. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Crowder left side. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Powell. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Ayton with the defensive effort. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Booker. Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's Phoenix. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Payne against Brunson. Out to Kleber. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Kleber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Payne against Brunson. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Bullock. And there's the drive. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Hits the trifecta.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Bullock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kleba. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Kleba finds Brunson. Over Payne. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And he makes the first.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Inside. It's stolen away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Kleba. Drains the wing tray. Kleba's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Payne against Brunson. Payne pass to Saric.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Clock at 4. Cauley Stein against Saric. Off target on the 15-footer.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Bullock. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Johnson passes to Payne. McGee a screen. Payne on the bounce. Banked it in off the glass. Payne's got 5 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
1:14 left in the third quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
To the middle. Here's Saric. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. 5 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shot is good by Kleba. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. It's Shamet on the wing. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Cauley Stein. It's stolen by Saric. In transition, here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
It's stolen by Saric. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. It's Bridges on the wing. On the wing, Crowder, defended by Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Over Finney-Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses. This Maverick squad struggling. Hardaway into the lane. From deep, here's Doncic. To the paint. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Here's a three from Paul. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And he makes all 3. Here's Doncic. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Powell passes to Porzingis.
You know, as good as Porzingis has been, I still think he has a lot of room to grow. Not literally, I'm speaking figuratively here. As a rebounder, as a shot blocker, and I think scoring with his back to the basket is another area of growth for him, too.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Doncic. Doncic knocks it away.
He's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Hardaway's shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And that's a double-double for him now.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now Ayton, outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. The 3. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic passes to Powell, shakes him, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. For 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Bridges against Hardaway. Bridges passes to Crowder. And here's Booker. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Bridges misses. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. All against Doncic. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Driving to the basket. Out left to the wing. To the left wing. No good with a jumper from the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Missed it. So the Suns win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
meet the starting lineup for
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Nifty move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Utah. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
It's a dance ball.
Mitchell against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. There's the drive. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic launches a 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Well, Donovan Mitchell's wingspan is effective when it comes to swatting away the basketball and getting steals for his team.
On the wing, Doncic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Looking to end the run. And Doncic throws it down.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Into the lane. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Conley with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Jazz leading by 3. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's put back in by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mitchell. A putback. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Powell finds Hardaway and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. The coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Doncic after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. offensive rebound, and Doncic is right there.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Now here is Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
I think this is where Powell is really trying to improve, right? Sacrificing his body, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Has to Gobert. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that one, good.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Doncic outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Utah out in front.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down and get a chance.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Doncic against O'Neal. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Dallas shooting well, 50% from the floor. Hardaway for 3. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Doncic, and he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's the break. On up the court. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. O'Neal from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Kicks to O'Neal. Lock at 6. Gobert, the screen from 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Conley with it. Hardaway picks him up. Lined up there for Bogdanovic. Hardaway with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it.
2 minutes remaining.
And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string. Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And Utah has possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Doncic against Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovic. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Dallas again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. The drive by Mitchell. All sorts of time, and again it's Utah.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Doncic outside. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
35 seconds left in the first half. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovic. Driving in, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovic? A superb dunk off the drive.
And the dunk by Doncic.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. 4 seconds left, and the layup is good. Conley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead 5-4. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
23.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, filling out the middle.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch! And Whiteside sends it back. And they'll keep possession. That ties it up. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
You know what? You can see there's momentum right now. A nice hustle play there on the glass and the finish.
Here's Clarkson. He gets that one.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Brunson against Clarkson. With the drive, the shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's in there. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Brunson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Paschall with the ball. That one doesn't drop. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Kleber. Pass to Brunson. And there's the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Paschall. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Cauley-Stein against Paschall. And slam dunk by Paschall.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Whiteside sends it back.
In the third.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the third. Ingles against Cauley-Stein. Paschall finds Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. In low. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Cauley-Stein passes to Kleber. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Ingles against Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. The second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Paschall. Over Cauley-Stein. Paschall's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Gay right side. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Joe Ingles, to me, specializes in mixing up his pace, and that's how he gets these calls.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovic comes in for Eric Paschall. O'Neal's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Doncic with it. Floats one. Hardaway for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Tie game in Utah. And we're coming right.
All right. Brooklyn's coming onto the court. Come on. Get fouled.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Make some noise.
Here's Conley. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. He dishes it to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line. Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Conley against Doncic. Now here is Conley. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Over to the left wing. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks leading. Powell inside. Gobert on him. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. Powell with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Maverick lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the pass to Finney-Smith. Powell with it. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Dallas on defense. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Drills it from outside.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
O'Neal against Doncic. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's one of these clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. And they'll get another chance. To Porzingis, goes back up. Here's Finney-Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Here's Doncic. Bucket off the crossover. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. O'Neal against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
How about that dribble drive by Luka, showing you some work right there.
Conley against Doncic. Mitchell looking it over. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Doncic, here we go.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
inside Conley. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic with the steal. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Pass it to O'Neal. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Dallas.
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with a 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And here is Mitchell. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip-in to tie the game with not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
point guard, Mike Conley. It's time to introduce
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Now here's Ayton. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Ayton, the screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Paul. And the shot falls short that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
O'Neal misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Tries again. Ayton passes to Booker. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. The shot by Conley. No good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
O'Neal on the wing. Launches it. Here's Bogdanovic. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Call, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Booker. Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Paul. Crowder right side. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder against Bogdanovic. Out to Bridges. Lets it go. Paul drives in, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Utah trailing here. And here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 2 on the clock. A shot to stop the drought.
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of shooting.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. And he parries his first look.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Crowder with it. Bridges down low to the wing, right side. Ayton finds Booker. Ayton with a screen. Fires from 14. Booker can't get it to go. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. He takes it in. Conley laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Shot from the inbound. And there's a nice layup by Conley.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Good on the shot. Ball's got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. No good from the low block.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert goes in. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you're not going to stop that one. Rudy Gobert doesn't need much room to get to the rim.
Pass to Bridges from downtown. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Knocks down the triple. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's in there. Conley's got 6.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Back to Crowder. To the inside. Outside for Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .121 left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's O'Neal. With the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Oh, got that one up quick.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Down low.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
The clock runs out. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself. Looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. From the baseline. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. Outside, Ingles. Here's Honey. To the middle. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Bridges outside. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Gay outside. Clarkson attacking. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he drives in. Pass to Shamet. Lets the three fly. And the Suns get another three.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural. Has total confidence in his own abilities.
McGee with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Shamet, no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
Pass to Shamet. The three ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Inside, here's Oni. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
6 to shoot. Back to McGee. And Whiteside with a block.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Clarkson outside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
To the inside. Right side Payne. The three. And they get it back. Pass to Shamet. To the middle. Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Payne with it. Now guarded by Gay. It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Nader. It's Shamet on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Payne. The shake. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And there's the lob. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 11 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Shamet. Now McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Clarkson attacking, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out in front, leading by 1.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Out to Bridges. Launches a three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. There's the three. Sinks the tray. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The three is up. That shot is good by O'Neal. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
In the first half, he got wild and loose and beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. Ayton against Gobert. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And Gobert with a block. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Takes it inside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got 8 points here in the quarter. Paul against Conley. And Bridges. Here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Crowder grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Bogdanovic. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Bridges outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Jazz ball.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Count it!
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Ayton, the screen on Conley. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Utah with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered.
Here we go.
At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the one spot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder brings it in.
That's a good job by Ayton making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
Brent, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Al Paul after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Porzingis against Booker. Powell, the pass to Hardaway, and stolen by Ayton. Porzingis with the steal, and the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Paul against Doncic. Here's Bridges, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Paul. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Bridges outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges got 8 points.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The shot's good from Paul.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And Doncic, here we go. They get it back and taken away by Paul. Bridges for three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 11 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And here's Porzingis for a three. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. One-on-one fast break. Booker with no one around. And Ayton stays with it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic looking it over. To halt the run. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder goes in. Shot clock at 5. Lobs it up for Crowder. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution.
so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Paul against Doncic. Fires from deep. Porzingis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal.
Shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so it's the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lets it go with the 3. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. 3-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And the lead is down inside single digits. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. And they double up Paul. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bridges, right side. This one for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway with the steal. One-on-one here. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. And your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
A floater. Bridges passes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Doncic.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker against Doncic. Back to Bridges. Inside. Here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
From deep three-point range, Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. The drive by Booker. Ball from deep three-point land. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Mavericks trail by 9. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Doncic outside. The three from Porzingis. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Really left alone that time. Booker's got his third bucket of the night.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
In the corner, it's Kleber. Buries it from three-point range. Kleber's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul from deep three-point land. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the feet.
Your Suns.
All right, David, thank you.
The Mavericks, 19.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. Payne looking around. Pass to McGee. Mavericks with the rebound. Out to the wing. Kleber finds Marjanovic. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Here's Cauley Stein. And the layup's good off the glass. Cauley Stein's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley Stein loves to play rough down low.
This is it to Payne. Here's the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Knocks it loose. Bullock passes to Kleber. Back to Bullock. And here's Brunson. The pass to Kleber. From deep. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brunson. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns leading by 9. Johnson outside. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Cauley Stein with the screen for Brunson. Cauley Stein passes to Bullock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity. Pass
to Marjanovic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Cauley-Stein kicks to Brunson. Feeds it to Bullock.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
McGee. And no good that time. Mavericks trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
To the middle.
2 minutes remaining.
A terrific move by Johnson to score. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Brunson. Kicks it to Bullock. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. Suns leading by 13. It's tipped. Kleber, the pass to Marjanovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops from Marjanovic.
Boban Marjanovic.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:20 left to play in the third. Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Fires the 3. Kleber, no good. And here's Šarić. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shamet hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Shamet's got his first basket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Brunson, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Back to Johnson for the 3. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Bridges outside. Crowder from outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Outstanding reach from Porzingis. He's affecting.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Suns leading by 11. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. No coverage, that's it. Bridges has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix. Now Doncic Hardaway for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Crowder. Driving inside. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And there's the pass to Porzingis. Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Over Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Porzingis. Drops in the layup for two.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. And no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now the feed to Crowder. He kicks to Booker. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. This one for three. Paul's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Doncic throws it down.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. He gets it to Paul. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Ball against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. No one near him. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Suns lead by 11.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. No good from Booker.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mikal Bridges.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range.
3-point field goal.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Paul finds Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from three.
Now here's Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments. All right, David, thank you.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Jazz. For the Mavericks, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Jazz, Mavs on 2K Sports. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley drills it from deep. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. There's the three. The shot by Conley, no good. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. They get it back. Second chance shot. To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Hardaway, and he dunks it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Mitchell. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Shoots over Powell and misses it off the right side of the rim.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Over Mitchell. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Outside Conley. Shot to end the cold streak. The Jazz again can't hit.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks leading. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Powell. First shot won't go. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Conley on the attack. And he comes up with a bucket. Conley's got 5.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Hardaway, a good look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot by Conley, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
That one falls for Powell.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Utah trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Mitchell. Conley against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Porzingis. Bogdanovich against Powell. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He buries it from 3.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley against Powell. Conley passes to Gobert. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got his second bucket on the night. And here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, VA, I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Conley against Doncic. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Mitchell, good.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Doncic outside. It's Powell, high post. Back to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Conley against Hardaway. Outside Conley. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Powell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley finds Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Pass to Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Now here's Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his first 2 points of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Jazz have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Clarkson against Brunson. Whiteside with a screen on Brunson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Kleber. He got it up. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Cauley-Stein in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Pascal. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Back to Ingles. Inside. Pulls it. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Ingles. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's Bullock on the wing. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Marjanovic. Here's Kleber. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Nice shot by Pascal.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Mavericks leading. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Clarkson. Cauley-Stein. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Brunson finds Kleber. Here's Bullock. No good on the three.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Gay attacking. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
That's on Willie Cauley-Stein.
So skilled at slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
At the line for 2.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Paschall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Bullock. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he gets the bucket.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
2 minutes.
Clarkson outside from deep. Gay drains the triple.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Put that one on the highlight reel. Gay throwing it down with authority.
Brunson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And here's Kleber. Lets it go from deep. And Paschall secures it. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Marjanovic got his first points of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Paschall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Whiteside. Over Cauley-Stein. Another shot with the clock winding down. And it's Whiteside laying it in. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brunson lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Brunson against Clarkson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Coming over the floor for the Jazz.
Doncic outside. 2 on the clock. No good at the rim. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Mavericks on top. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Powell passes to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Clock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Utah trailing here. Takes a 3. O'Neal misses. Here's Hardaway. Powell with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Doncic left side. Out on his own on the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now here's Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The kick out to Conley. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Powell with a steal. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Shoots from 14. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way. O'Neal on the wing. Doncic against Mitchell. To the middle to take the lead. And Gobert finishes inside. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Doncic with the jam.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Hardaway against Mitchell. Doncic right side from behind the arc. Utah with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked by Gobert. 1:14 left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Up and over Hardaway. And again, it's Utah.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Mitchell. 40 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Gobert. Over Hardaway. And he sinks it.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Porzingis sets a screen to the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Mitchell against Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win.
but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight,
Here we
Greg.
go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's Utah's ball. Conley surveying the D. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell from deep three-point range. Crowder pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Clock is at 3. Count it.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Pass to Booker from downtown. No good on that one. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And here is O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell kicks to Conley. The shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Paul against Conley. Feeds to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up the floor. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Outside Conley. O'Neal from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Jazz passing it around. Conley with it, out guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Crowder finds Bridges. Chalk up 2 there. 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Ball against Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Bogdanovich to the inside. Another shot. Here's the three. Conley's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Conley into the lane, and he converts the layup. Conley's got his second basket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He finished.
Your Jazz Dancer. All right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And then Mitchell at the dump.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Bridges outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley finds Mitchell. Out to Conley. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Booker.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And that one hits back iron. Crowder with it. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Booker.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
Pass to Bridges. Knocked away. Outer dishes to Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich inside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bridges. The tray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. For the three. They get the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 6-point game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul passes to Bridges. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Michael Conley picks one up. For Phoenix, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Out to Conley. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Crowder from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now.
18.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
27.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Suns leading by 11. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. The pass to Nader. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nader's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And good that time.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Well, Phoenix shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. To the middle. They swipe it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clarkson finds Ingles. Tries the spin move. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Ingles.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Johnson, the pass to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz trail by 12. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The drive by Clarkson.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Lock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they recover it. Payne dishes to McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. Stolen by McGee. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Clarkson. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Back to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Payne looking around. Passes it to Shamet. Here's Nader. There's the 3. Shamet finds McGee. Shakes him. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 10. Stolen by McGee. It's tipped. Here's Shamet. Shamet on the wing. The feed to McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A bit forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Jazz trail by 12. Spins. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
On the wing, Bridges over O'Neal. Ayton kicks to Paul. And there's the drive. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Mitchell.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Out left to the wing. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Booker with the screen for Bridges. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Mitchell. That one's not going to go. And Utah the other way now.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Phoenix leading by 12. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Conley for 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Ayton finds Booker. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Phoenix.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bridges passes to Booker, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They double team Conley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And Utah again with the bucket. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Paul. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...